All right, we drove the car down the road, short distance, probably less than 2 kilometers, to Klang something, I don't know. Dang it. Khao Klang Nok, that's it. We drove to Khao Klang Nok. And it's, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? This thing's massive. It's absolutely massive. This is an old temple. I don't know what the year is on this one. There's a little thing here. So they started excavating in 2008. Interesting to see the style of excavation. But look, the sandstone Buddha discovered from the west wall of the main brick chedi. Northern side. I mean, they testing trench. So they're, trying different areas to see if there's anything. And, hey, if you find something, boom, start uncovering bricks and everything. It's amazing. I'm like at a loss for words. And this thing's, it's not small. My wife's got the umbrella, which is great. Actually, I'm going to hold this phone in my hand at the same time. I'm pretty sure that this is another one of those spots where you can't climb it. And I don't blame them. I mean, there's stairs there, but as you, as you ascend upwards, there's a part that just looks like all crumbly. And then at the very, 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 very top, it looks like they've got like a little metal fence. But I'm walking over here. Yeah, there you go. No climbing. Still pretty stinking awesome. I mean, here, I've yet to find the sign that's got the dimensions of this, but let's do a wide angle. I mean, even with the wide angle, it doesn't get the whole thing in here. I mean, here you go. Yeah, my wide angle on the phone, which is 0.6 on the Samsung, cannot fit this all in here. I could back up, yes, but then there's this row of trees here that would just completely block it. But can you imagine when this thing was in, its prime? I'm sure it extended even higher. There'd be so many people here, monks, vendors selling food. And it would just be like one of the other temples in, modern day society. It's just kind of like a place where people like to gather and worship and meet their friends on special occasions and days. So that, I see like over here, there's one little mound that they uncovered, and then over here, you've got another thing off in the distance. Let's walk over here. I just realized, I mean, the grass was cut, which is great, but who knows if there's like a little critter hanging out in the grass, like a centipede or something like that, or even a snake. So there is a dude climbing up there. I'm hoping that he's a worker. But I mean, look at this thing. It's just absolutely massive. This is something that you would actually need a drone, so you can fly up just to get some better perspective, because there looks to be like a chedi or something like that on the very, very top. So, I'm gonna guess bell-shaped, but what do I know? So again, that very top part, they have a metal fence, and then the bottom portion, they just have a little tiny sign that says, "Hey, don't climb here." But I mean, look at this. What was this? Was this like a little mini shrine? I don't know what that sign says. It probably says "Don't climb here," which, yeah, I don't blame him. Let's get a look at these steps here. So this is all Si Thep. So the brick, I guess this is that volcanic stone, but I don't see any like plaster or anything like on the outside. Oh, I have these little gnats flying around my head. Let's see as high as we can get here. So maybe they walled that part off because obviously, I mean, you got stairs here that lead up and then you just hit this wall over there. So unless they had really long legs back then, I think that was probably added as a deterrent for people not to climb and start chucking rocks off the side or whatever. And again, I see little things off in the distance here and there. Again, these little tiny structures that they uncovered. You know, I wonder if there are any amulets or like stone amulets that are just, you know, inches underneath the ground here that are undiscovered. Because, you know, they love their amulets. I don't know if that, again, I don't know if that guy's a worker or what, but he's just chilling like a villain. I think I saw this on another Facebook post. Well, from how close I am here, I'm not able to see the top structure. I mean, this is a lot of weight. Like all of this is just amazing.
I
like
want to know the people sleeping here. The first camera, what they could see, what they look like.
Right? Pancake, don't even think about it. It says no climbing. You not see the sign, huh? Huh?
Not too hot.
Exactly. And there's a breeze, some wind. So I wonder what these little like things
I
are.
think probably a small one, JD like that, you know. Probably all the circle.
Do you think they put
I
jetty
think they
on
put
top
on
too?
top. That's why they.
The mega,
yeah.
right? So the little ones, but you could see one way over there too.
I know. I think they put the big one on top. That's why they fell. That's why they have the people go on top. Probably walk circle on top. Right on top.
Yeah.
Buddha like they walk on top.
Like we do in Chiang Mai, the one gold temple.
Like why they don't let people go on top? I don't understand.
I wonder what's inside.
You cannot go inside.
No. Like inside. Like what magic or what things do they put inside? Oh yeah, the farther I get back, the more I can see that structure on top. And I have my hat, so I'm sure erosion, wind, rain, what do you got? Maybe an earthquake. You know, something has probably just worked its way over on this thing, you know, little bit by little bit over time, and that's why you see a lot of it just like collapsed. Hopefully no invaders or anything like that, you know, like destroyed it. But holy moly, this thing's massive. Just massive. Like all the work that people did to actually put this thing together. That's the thing when you, like, I've got nice cameras, like still frame cameras. And it's a struggle between like, oh, I'm going to take video. Oh, I'm going to take still pictures, photos. And it's a constant struggle between the two. I mean, I probably look like the worst tourist because I've got all this gear like draped around my neck. Not to mention that it digs into my neck. So here you can see that there's been some settling of the foundation. Yeah, the whole thing's like twisted and warped, and that most likely made it so whatever was on top of this thing just collapsed. Our dog Uni is like running to the car, just turned the air on. Did the remote start? Okay, so they obviously didn't do as good a job with the foundation, you know, putting that so it's all slumped and tilted like I said earlier, but I don't see much slumping in this guy at all, unless it's all in the middle, and that's what made this guy fall down. But you know, a lot of the lines are very, very parallel. So they did something right with that, the mega structure. They definitely did. Things. Oh, you know, there's a temple building in Ayutthaya. It's got to be one of my favorites because you got to climb up top, and then it's got a stairway that leads down into the belly of the temple, and they've got some old paintings on the wall, and I'm sure they had some magical artifacts sitting inside of it as well. But it would be really cool if there was a secret entrance or something like that here. Not that I want to you know, pillage or anything like that, but I think it would just be absolutely fascinating to find what's hidden underneath here. Well, this is awesome. I do have my 360 camera on a long pole. That would have been nice. I mean, right now all the drones are banned in Thailand because of the conflict with the Cambodians, the border war, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, you couldn't use your drone, but you can definitely use a long selfie stick, and I think my selfie stick's probably, I don't know, 5 meters long. It's something ridiculous. But that would have been able to lift me up high as some of these trees, and it would give a little bit different perspective. Awesome. Khao Klang Nok, definitely worth a trip. It's reminiscent of some of the things that I would see in South America. Not that I've ever visited, but just like pictures and stuff like that. But very large structure. This thing will be here for another 1,000 years. Maybe not on top, but everything else will still be here. It's freaking amazing.
Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please click one of the video links below or click the playlist.